All right, here we are. We are at Weedsport School District, home of the Weedsport Wolverines now. First pitch to Olivia Dallin, called strike one. Here's the 0-1-2 live. Load and gets away. 1-1. On the mound for Weedsport, number 13 is Ariana Giacalone. Ari's got, oops, I got them on the wrong sides here. Ari's got 40 innings pitched, ERA of 4.05. That one misses, ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike on Olivia Dallin. Lineup for Olivia, leading off, playing second base, Olivia Dallin, number 2, batting second. Number 1, shortstop, Katie Schick. That's called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Batting third, the third base player, number 24, Honora Vandervoort. Batting fourth and pitching, number 22, Izzy Cagle. Batting fifth, catching, number 14, Maggie Smithler. Batting sixth and playing center. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Olivia down, swinging. That is 1 out. Batting sixth and playing center, number 5, Estelle Dallin. Batting seventh, first base player, number 12, Gabby Emmons. Batting 8th and playing right field, number 10, Kylie LaRue. And batting 9th, playing left field, number 8, Drew Garrett. First pitch to Katie Schick, swung on, little ground ball, third base side, and that is foul. Went off her foot, and that's a strike. Katie's going to hobble back. Hopefully she's okay. No balls and 1 strike on Katie Schick. All right, so Katie's getting checked out by her coach here. Still limping a little. Went right off her toe, I think. Oh, shin? She's a soccer player. She should be fine if it's her shin. Oh, and 1 on Katie Schick. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's a swing and miss, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out for Katie Schick. Here's the pitch from Ari. Swung on, fouled, out of play. And that is, will stay at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the 1-2 from Ari. Inside, ball 2. 2-2 on Katie Schick. Here's the 2-2 from Ari. High, ball 3. 3-2. Katie Schick has battled back to a full count. High, ball 4. Katie works herself a walk. So with 1 out and a runner on first, here comes Honora Vandervoort. Honora's batting .233. She's got 10 strikeouts, 10 stolen bases, 2 doubles, 6 RBIs. It's the first pitch to Honora. Inside for a ball. Taking off for second is Katie. No throw. And it is 1-0 on Vandervoort. Here's the 1-0 from Ari. In there, called strike one. Schick. Little jump off, second. Just going to return back. One ball, one strike, and one out on Vandervoort. That one's low, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Katie back at second. Two balls, two strikes, runner on second, one out here in the top of the first inning for the Rebels. Ball's high, gets away. Katie takes off for third, and she is in there uncontested. It is now a full count with one out and a runner on third for Honora Vandervoort. Ari gets herself set. And it misses, ball four. We got runners at the corners for the RBI leader of the Rebels, Izzy Cagle. All right, Izzy's got 15 RBIs, 9 doubles, 2 triples, 6 strikeouts. Pitch is high. Honora takes off for second. Ball goes over to the third. Katie dives back for fun. One ball, no strikes. 1-0. Inside, ball two, 2-0. High, ball three, 3-0 to Izzy Cagle. Oops, there is no run. I'm sorry about that. I pressed that button on accident. That ball is ball four, gets away, and Katie Schick comes home. Izzy's going to round first and go to second. We got second and third, and one run in. So ball got away from the catcher, allowed Katie and Nora to move up on the walk. Izzy never slowed down, rounded first, and went right to second. Little meeting on the mound after a strikeout. Ari's having a hard time finding the strike zone. This meeting on the mound is sponsored by Two Broke Moms. I think. Why isn't it working? Oh, well. We'll fix that later. All right, Ari gets herself reset. Here's Maggie Smithler at the plate. Runners at second and third. First pitch misses, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third, one out. Way high, gets away. Play at the plate, and in there in time, Honora Vandervoort. And Izzy Cagle moves to third. So 2 runs in, runner at third, 2 balls and no strikes on Maggie Smithler. Maggie pops this one up. That's going to go back out of play, strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and 1 strike. Ari sets and deals. Smithler pops this up third base side, foul and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it's a scary trip, but Ari's got herself up to 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at third. Called, strike 3. So Smithler goes down looking. 2 outs, both on strikeouts. That brings up Dan-Dalin. Estelle has the second best batting average on the team. She's 6 for 15 with 3 doubles and a triple. Pitch outside, ball 1. Estelle's also the youngest player on the team. She's in 8th grade. Low and inside, ball 2. She got great plate discipline. She's using a ghost bat right now. I hope she doesn't fall in love with it. Swung on, ground ball, goes to third, throw over to first is in time for out number 3. So it's a 5-3 putout because of the forced run does not count, but the Rebels do pick up 2 runs in their half of the inning. So after a half, the Rebels have 2, and Weedsport Wolverines are coming to bat. Coming up for Weedsport, it's Daisy Milton, Mallory Brown, and Zoe Newton all due up this inning. All right, so that first one was a strike, fouled off. That one misses, ball 1. And I just realized I got to plug in my camera here, otherwise it's going to die again. Oops. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Three and two on Daisy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And it's starting to drizzle right now. They are calling for thunderstorms, though, so this is going to get worse. So Daisy Milton strikes out. That brings up Mallory Brown. First pitch to Mallory. Hard hit to shortstop. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. So now at 2 outs, that brings Zoe Newton to the plate. She's the third base player. Pitch high, ball 1. That's in there. Call strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, this rain is not supposed to stop until 7 o'clock. These poor girls haven't gotten good weather for more than 2 games. It's a pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for Weedsport. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Weedsport Wolverines go down 1-2-3 after 1 inning of play. APW leads by a score of 2-0. Coming up in the top of the second inning, it's the 7, 8, 9 batters, Gabby Evans, Kylie LaRue, and Drew Garrett. Then we'll be back to the top of the order. All right, first one is fouled back, strike 1. Gabby pops this one up to shortstop. Nice grab, out number 1. So that brings up Kylie LaRue to the plate. First pitch outside, ball 1. That one's in there. Strike 1, excuse me. Kylie realizing that while it's not the warmest day, it's a little difficult to play softball in a coat. You could be a first base coach, though, in a jacket, rocking it like Harley Becker. Let's turn our attention back to the batter. Here's Kylie LaRue with a 1-1 count. In there, call strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kylie LaRue. Ari sets and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that brings up Drew Garrett. Drew has yet to get a hit this season. First pitch is a strike. This is her first time playing softball, though. So kudos to Drew, starting out in left field. She is open to learning and willing to do what her coach and teammates tell her. There's the pitch, high, ball 1. It's really good for a new player to lay off a high pitch. Comes right at your eyeballs. Looks like you can hit it, but you can't. Here's the 1-1 to Garrett. That's in there. Called strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch to Garrett. Outside, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Rebels go down 1-2-3 in the top of the second inning. My goodness. So trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Coming up for Weedsport, Ari Jacquelone, Amelia Bradkey, Callahan Bacon, all due up this next inning. First pitch, Ari center field, and Dan-Dalin makes the grab! And you couldn't see it because the commercial's still going. Oh my goodness. Nice grab by Dan-Dalin. She's going to yell at me later. So with 1 out, that brings up the right fielder, Amelia Bradkey. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Amelia. And that one's low, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Amelia. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, ground ball to second. Feel it by Olivia Dalin. Throw to first in time. Out number 2. 2 putouts by 2 Dalins in a row. Now with 2 outs, that brings up center fielder Callahan Bacon. First pitch to Callahan, swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Callahan. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Callahan is swinging upwards at the ball, you may notice. The uppercut swing really reduces the amount of time that your bat is on the same plane as the ball. It's way more difficult to get a hit that way. Here's the 0-2. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 to Callahan Bacon. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it as the Wolverines go down in order again, 1-2-3. After 2 innings of play, it is still a 2-0 APW lead. Coming up for the Rebels in the top of the 3rd inning, it's the top of the order. Olivia Dallin, Katie Schick, Honora Vandervoort, Izzy Cagle, Maggie Smithler, Estelle Dallin, and then Gabby Emmons, Kylie LaRue, and Drew Garrett. Well, then they would have batted around. Let's see what happens here. First pitch to Olivia is a ball. One and 0 to Olivia Dallin. High, ball 2. 2 and 0 on Olivia. Way high, 3 and 0. Olivia gets herself set. Ari on the mound. In there, call strike 1. Olivia doing what she should be doing and waiting for that first strike. 3 and 1 now from Ari. One's low, ball 4, gets away. Olivia hustles down to first. She will not take second. Probably makes sense. The infamous leadoff walk by Olivia Dallin. That brings up Katie Schick to the plate. So no outs, Olivia on first. First pitch misses, ball 1. 1 and 0 to Katie. In there, call, strike 1. Dallin still on first base. Dallin returns to first. 2 balls and 1 strike on Katie. There goes Olivia. Ball gets through to the outfield, picked up by the center fielder, thrown in. Ball goes to third. Katie goes to second. Everybody is safe. Great job, Katie. Excuse me, with a single. Reaches second, though, on the throw-in. And there are now runners at second and third for Honora Vandervoort. And no outs. Check swing, call, strike 1 on Nori. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. High, 2 balls and 1 strike on Honora. And Honora hits this one into the outfield. Center fielder's going back, way back, leaps and makes the grab. Tagging up are Katie and Estelle. They both advance a base. Katie crawls and swims her way back to third. It's an RBI for Honora and another run for the Rebels. So Olivia scores. That brings up Izzy Cagle. Izzy, first pitch swinging, ground ball, a short throw to first in time. Izzy gets the RBI, though, as Katie comes around to score. It is now 2 outs with 2 more runs in. 6-3 goes that put out for out number 2, another RBI. And that brings up Maggie Smithler with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch high, ball 1. One and 0 on Smithler. Up and in, ball 2. 2 and 0. And Smithler launches this one. Center fielder going back, way back. It's out of here! It's the first home run of the season for the APW Rebels, courtesy of number 14, Maggie Smithler! Maggie Smithler with the home run. And the Rebels go up 5-3. First pitch to Estelle Dallin, left field. Gets under the glove of the left fielder. Estelle rounds first. She's going to second. Throw comes in, and Estelle is on second base. We'll call it a double, though. So now with the runner on second, first pitch to Gabby is a strike. 2 outs, 3 runs in so far. Estelle Dallin on second. High and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, I still have the home run thing going, don't I? Here we go. High, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Estelle Dallin taunting. She likes to be a pain out there. Should see her at home. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a ground ball to second, fielded by the second base player. Throw over the first in time. 4-3 goes the putout, and Gabby makes out number 3. But the Rebels pick up 3 runs, including the first home run of the season for the team, made by Maggie Smithler. And after 2.5 innings of play, the APW Rebels lead the Weedsport Wolverines by a score of 5-0. Coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Wolverines, it's their 7, 8, 9 batters. And we'll see how this goes with the designated player and flex hitter. I'm slightly confused. We'll go over their names in a moment. Izzy is ready. Umpire's ready. This is number 10, Anna Kirshner, the catcher, coming up to bat. So lead off the Wolverines in the bottom of the third. First pitch swinging, pops this one up. Second base, Olivia Dallin underneath it, makes the grab. And there is one out. So that brings up number 5, Mallory Munn. First pitch, ground ball, backhand stop by Katie Schick, no throw. It's an infield hit by Mallory Munn. Good job by Mallory legging that one out. Nice stop by Katie Schick. That brings up number 11, first base player, Izzy Clark. First pitch to Izzy, called strike one, and Mallory stays put at first, even though Maggie Smithler did drop the ball. No balls and one strike on Izzy from Izzy. Izzy sets and deals. And Izzy swings and misses, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Izzy Clark. Just misses outside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on first. Swung on, foul back. One ball, 2 strikes on Izzy Clark, the first base player for the Weedsport Wolverines. And it's called strike 3. Izzy Clark down looking for out number 2. That brings us back to the top of the order. Here's Daisy Milton. That ball goes into the outfield. Oh, just underneath Estelle Dallin. She committed herself. She wanted to make the out, but it goes under the fence. It's a ground rule double. So Mallory Munn is not able to score. So Daisy Milton with a double. We got runners at second and third now. And 2 outs. That brings up Mallory Brown, who grounded out to shortstop her first at-bat. Pitch high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Mallory Brown. One misses, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Mallory Brown. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Swung on, fouled, out of play. Makes the parking lot, strike 1. If she could just straighten that one out, my daughter will catch it. Changeup doesn't make it, stays way too high. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike on Mallory Brown. It's a pitch from Izzy. Swung on, tip right back into the glove. It's a full count now. Here's the payoff pitch from Izzy. Swung on, ground ball off of Schick's glove into the outfield. Estelle picks this ball up. What's she going to do? She throws it into the pitcher. So 1 run scores. We got runners at the corners. And the Wolverines get their first run. That brings up Zoe Newton. All right, we've got ourselves a game ball again. So 2 outs, runners at the corners, 1 run in. It is 5-1 in favor of the Rebels. Zoe Newton at the plate. She went down swinging her first plate appearance. First pitch from Izzy. High for a ball. No trick play accomplished. 1-0. That was a high pitch by design to allow Smith to pop up so quickly. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. Runner goes. And Mallory Brown takes second, uncontested. So runners at second and third now. 1 ball and 1 strike on Zoe Newton. All the focus is on the batter now. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. That one is fouled out of play. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So I think he just said 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's in there. Call strike 3. So after 3 innings of play, it is 5-1 now in favor of the Rebels. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning, it is Kylie LaRue, Drew Garrett, and then top of the order, Olivia Dallin, Katie Schick, Nora Vandervoort, and Izzy Cagle. All right, here we go. Ari's set. First pitch to Kylie. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Or maybe she got a piece of it. My apologies. I do think she tipped it. Here's the 0-1 to LaRue. Strike 2. Kylie right there, just barely missing that ball. Here's the 0-2. A little late. Strike 3. So Kylie down swinging again. That brings up Drew Garrett. Drew went down swinging in her first plate appearance. Gets a piece of that one. Fouls it off. Good job by Izzy Clark coming over to pick that ball up out of foul territory. We can't just leave him laying around. This isn't your room, you know. We've got to pick up after ourselves here out on the softball diamond. So no balls and 1 strike on Drew. There's the pitch from Ari. Swung on. Another one fouled off. This one out of play. She's a hair late, but she's making contact. She fixes that timing down. Drew will start racking up those hits. Change up high, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Garrett. That one's high. That's a riser. 2-2. Tell you that riser in the strike zone, though, incredibly difficult to hit. Here's the 2-2 to Drew. Outside, ball 3, 3-2. Looks like the outfield camera is a little wet, not focusing properly, but you get the idea. 3-2. Call strike 3. So Garrett goes down. That's back-to-back strikeouts accrued for Ari Jacalone. That brings up Olivia Dallin. Senior Olivia Dallin. Oh, we can focus on her, though. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 on Olivia. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. High, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Liv. Two balls and 1 strike. 2 outs on Olivia. Fouls out 1 back, 2-2. Goes off the catcher's face mask. Umpire will walk the ball out to Ari to allow the catcher to regain her thoughts. So it looks like we're going to get rain off and on for the next couple of hours. It looks like, according to the radar, that the thunder has dissipated, so we shouldn't have any delay of game. Just some wetness. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Olivia Dallin. Just the pitch from Ari is coming up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So 1, 2, 3, all on strikeouts. Nice pitching by Ari Jacalone. After 3.5, Rebels still lead 5-1. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning, it's the pitcher, Ari Jacalone, Amelia Bradkey, Callahan Bacon, all due up for the Wolverines. All right, Izzy Cagle is ready. Ari Jacalone is ready. I'm ready. Here's the first pitch from Izzy. Low and inside, ball 1. Listen, I'll do amateur wrestling. I'll do pro wrestling. Give me a microphone and a camera and I'm in. Here's the 1-0 from Izzy. Low, ball 2. Ari really wants to get a hit here. Send some back to the Rebels. She is she popped out to center. That beautiful catch by Estelle that we missed because of me. 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes on Ari. Izzy sets and deals. Ball 4. Ari with a leadoff walk. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite him. As a pitcher, as a coach, you hate to see that leadoff walk. That'll bring up Amelia Bradkey. She grounded out to second, her first plate appearance. Hits this one into left field. Drew out there, picks this ball up and gets it into her cutoff quickly. We got runners at first and second here with no outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Wolverines are trying to get something cooking in the kitchen this afternoon. That'll bring up Callahan Bacon. Callahan struck out swinging her first plate appearance. Rain is returning. That pitch way high for a ball. That's going to allow both runners to advance. Runners at second and third now with no outs for Callahan Bacon. Here's the 1-0 from Izzy. She lays down a bunt and it goes foul. Strike 1. One ball, one strike to Callahan Bacon. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes. Izzy deals. High, ball 2. And it's called strike 3. Callahan Bacon down looking. With 1 out, runners at second and third, that brings up Anna Kirshner. Anna popped out to second base, her first plate appearance. Here's the pitch from Izzy. Swung on, ground ball is short. And Katie Schick throws this away and puts her hand over her mouth instead of recovering. Not a fan. Katie Schick knows better. Mistakes happen. So it's another run scored. Runners at second and third. So that is actually an E6 fielder's choice. That brings up Mallory Munn. She got a single and came around to score the first run for these Wolverines. Here's 1 out. Runners at second and third. Swung on, popped up. Olivia, Katie. Katie Schick makes the grab, turns. The throw home is up the line. And its interference is called. I think interference was called on the catcher. So 2 outs and a run scored. So Mallory pops out to 6 to shortstop for out number 2. Amelia comes in to score. Anna on third. Here's Izzy Clark. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Izzy sets and deals. Izzy to Izzy. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Cagle to Clark. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2 from Cagle. Called strike 3! Another down looking for Izzy Cagle. So Izzy Clark back-to-back strikeouts. This one ends the inning. But the Wolverines pick up 2 more in their half of the inning. After 4 innings of play, it is a 5-3 game in favor of the Rebels. It's a close one, and it could be anyone's. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning for the Rebels, Katie Schick, Honora Vandervoort, Izzy Cagle, Maggie Smithler, and Estelle Dallin all due up. All right, warm-ups are done. Ari Jacquelone is set to go. Stepping up to the plate, Katie Schick. First pitch to Katie, high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to Schick. Swung on, hard ball hit into center field. Picked up by the center fielder, Callahan Bacon. She throws this ball in, and it's a leadoff single for Caitlin Schick. So now with the runner on first, here's Honora Vandervoort to bat. So Katie Schick out first. Here's Honora. First pitch, a strike. Katie off on the first pitch, and she's at second before the catcher could get the ball out of her glove. Like lightning, that one is. Nori's walked twice, scored both times. That one's low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Katie Schick dances off a second and returns to the base. Ari gets ready. Vandervoort. There's ball 2. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike on Vandervoort. Nori hits this one, punches it, fielded by the second baseman. She bounces it, throw to first. Not in time! Safe! Play home, nothing doing! Honora gets up. She's going to go, and she's going to run to second. Honora Vandervoort! So Nori legs that one out. She gets an RBI single, infield single, and reaches second base. It is now 6-3 for the Rebels. And here's Izzy Cagle with a duck on the pond out at second base. No outs. She commits on the bunt attempt and misses strike one. So I understand the bunt play, but Izzy has the highest average, the highest slugging percentage, the highest OBS. She should be swinging. That's high, ball one. It's like asking Aaron Judge to bunt with a runner on second and a 3-run lead. Swing away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Izzy switches, goes to the right side of the plate. High, ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. No outs. Runner on second for Izzy Cagle. Izzy hits this one out in the right field. And it's a fair ball! Lands just inside the line. Amelia gets that ball, throws it in. Izzy's going to third as the ball gets thrown into the pitcher. It's an RBI triple for Izzy Cagle. That's why she doesn't bunt with a runner in scoring position. So now with a runner on third and no outs, it's the home run hitter, Maggie Smithler. First pitch to Maggie misses for a ball. Here's a 1-0 from Ari. Swung on, ground ball. Oh, gets by the first base player. Picked up and left by Amelia. In right, and she throws that ball in. Scoring is Izzy Cagle. It's an RBI single for Maggie Smithler. That brings up Dan-Dalin with no outs and a runner on first. Estelle's 1 for 1. Estelle pops this one up. Shortstop out underneath it. Calls for it. Makes the grab. There's out number 1. So with 1 out, that brings up Gabby Emmons. Gabby's got a double to her credit. 6 RBIs. Swings and launches this one into center field. Center fielder on the run, and she hauls it in. Callahan Bacon and gets that ball in quickly. So Maggie Smithler can't advance. Nice grab by Callahan Bacon, and there are now 2 outs and a runner on first. That brings up Kylie LaRue. Kylie's got a load sooner. She struck out swinging both plate appearances, swinging late each time. Late again, strike 1. Oh, and 1 on Kylie. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Kylie LaRue fouls that one off. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Kylie. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Rebels pick up 3. And at the end of 4.5, sorry, that should say top of the 5th. My bad. It is 8-3 Rebels. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Weedsport Wolverines, it's the top of the order. Daisy Milton, Mallory Brown, Zoe Newton all due up. All right, warm-ups are done. Coming down has come down. Izzy Cagle ready in the circle. Stepping into the batter's box, Daisy Milton. First pitch to Daisy. Low, ball one. One and 0 to Daisy Milton. 2 and 0 to Daisy Milton. Here's the 2-0 from Izzy. That one's fouled off, strike one. Two balls and one strike on Daisy. Izzy in the circle. She sets and deals. Swung on. Ground ball to second. Fielded by Olivia Dallin. Throw to first in time. Out number one. With one out, that brings up Mallory Brown to the plate. Mallory's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to short. First pitch from Izzy. Changeup doesn't make it, ball one. It didn't drop in time. 1 and 0 to Mallory Brown. There's a fastball. It's coming our way. My mom better back up, and she does, just over the fence. There's my mom, safe and sound. Strike one. One ball, one strike, one out. The pitch for Mallory Brown. There's a changeup, and that one's in there for a strike. One ball and two strikes. Fastball grounded off of Izzy. Honora throws over to first. It gets away. Heading to second is Mallory, and Kylie Rue throws this to third. Oh, goes off of Honora's glove. And Mallory Brown reaches third on an error. Great backup by the right fielder, Kylie LaRue, getting that ball in quickly to try to get that play at third. Almost had her. Had Honora been able to hold on to that ball, had it gone into her glove, then I think they could have had her out. But alas, runner at third with one out for Zoe Newton. Changeup is bunted. Coming in. It's a pickle! And Smithler gets her out. Heading to second is Zoe Newton. No throw. So they got the lead runner on the play. Ended up being a squeeze play. This was 1, 2, 6, 2 for out number 2. Zoe Newton reaches on a fielder's choice. And that brings up the pitcher, Ari Jacalone, with 2 outs and a runner on second. Rain's starting to come down a little harder now. Change up. Apparently. Oh, it's in there for a strike. If it rains too much, the umpire goes to hand signals. So no balls and one strike. That one doesn't make it. 1 ball and 1 strike now. My camera in center field is getting soaked. Not really sure what I should be doing about that. This is some serious rain now. Fastball misses, ball 2. That one is fouled off. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Change up, swing, and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it. Ari Jacquelone down swinging. Her first strikeout of the day. And after 5 innings of play, it's an official game. Rebels lead by a score of 8-3. Due up for the Rebels in the top of the 6th inning. It is Drew Garrett, and then top of the order in Olivia Dallin, Katie Schick, Honora Vandervoort. Not sure what this meeting is about. Oh, here come the girls. They're getting ready. Gonna see if I can't protect that camera out there. As you may have noticed, Olivia just got herself a double. Means there's got to be an out, right? So Olivia at second. Katie Schick at the plate. Katie pops this ball up. Right field foul territory. Oh. Rain difficult to deal with. Amelia Bradkey almost got hit in the face by that ball. I don't know if it's swirling. I can't see. I'm under an umbrella. Wish more of my stuff was. But anyway, I think there's one out. There's one strike now. Huh? One out. Yeah, Drew led off, right? The 0-1 to Katie at one bounces. It's a ball. That's going to allow Olivia to take third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Olivia Dallin at third base. Katie Schick at the plate. And the rain's coming down now. Pitch in there, strike 2. Oh, and it's about to get brutal for about 20 minutes. You're going to have to get that outfield camera. But in the meantime, let's use it. That one's low and in the dirt. Olivia scores. Katie Schick takes second. And it's an RBI for Katie Schick. And it is now 9-3 in favor of the Rebels. That brings up Honora Vandervoort to the plate. Pitch from Ari. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Played at third, not in time. Safe at third base is Katie Schick. Nice stolen base at third. Take advantage of the wet ball. That's what you got to do. So the 0-1 to Honora, swings and fouls this one out of play. Strike 2. Runner on third, 1 out, no balls, 2 strikes on Vandervoort. Pitch high, ball 1. That one bounces, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Katie Schick at third. Pitch to Honora. Low and in the dirt, ball 3. Schick dances and makes her way back to third. Time called to get a clean dry ball. It's a full count on Vandervoort. Here's the payoff pitch from Ari. Inside, ball 4. Runners at the corners. Here's the pitch to Izzy. Swings at it. Ground ball. Foul down the third base side. Strike 1. Here's the pitch to Izzy. Commits on the bunt. Strike 2. Vandervoort goes to second. So the play was to lay a bunt down and let everybody advance a base. The bunt went down, so Honora took second. Well, the bunt didn't go down, but Honora took second. Second and third now, 0-2 to Izzy. That one bounces behind her for a ball. No play at the plate. So Katie Schick at third, Honora Vandervoort at second. 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Izzy. Swings and fouls that one back. We'll do it again. There's a pitch to Izzy. Ground ball to first. Goes off the first base player. Goes over to second. Throw comes back into the pitcher. Izzy is safe on that one. That's an E3. So unfortunately no RBI, but it is a run. That brings up Maggie Smithler, the home run hitter herself. A little harder to hit a dinger in the rain, though. One gets away. Vandervoort, no play at home. Cagle is going to go all the way to third. So it's another run in. Izzy at third, 1-0 to Smithler. Runner at third base. It's the pitch to Maggie. Swung on, ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time for an out. Throw home, not in time. Safe at home, Izzy Cagle. So Maggie gets an RBI on that one. So she gets the RBI. It wasn't a fielder's choice, yeah, so it's an at-bat. Yeah. That'll bring up Estelle Dallin with 2 outs and nobody on. Pitch to Estelle, swing and a miss, strike one. That was an ugly swing. That ball was out of the strike zone, and she was a minute late, and she knows it. No balls and 1 strike on Dallin. Ari sets and deals. And Dallin, ground ball is short. Oh, bobbled by the third base player, and Estelle Dallin reaches E5. That brings up Gabby Emmons to the plate. Gabby is 0 for 3 with 2 pop-outs and a ground out. High, it's a ball. Throw down to second is arbitrary at best. Estelle Dallin reaches with ease. Runner at second now in scoring position for Gabby Emmons. That's in there. Call strike one. High, and she holds up. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 to Gabby. Call strike 2. Just because you back away doesn't mean it's not in the strike zone. A lot of times you back away before, and if it's not that close to you, umpire's going to call it a strike anyway. Whoopsie, strike 3, and that'll do it for the Rebels in their half. But they pick up 4 runs, and after 5.5 innings of play, the Rebels lead 12-3. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning for the Weedsport Wolverines, it's their 5, 6, 7 batters, Amelia Bradkey, Callahan Bacon, and Anna Kirschner coming to bat. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank, soon to be moving June 1st. Check them out for their new grand reopening. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services. Glory Construction and Development. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Sparks and Recreation. Check him out on YouTube as the Guile family travels all across the country. And All Wheel Auto, located on Route 104 in New Haven. Check out the Guile family selling all of the good used vehicles that they come across on their journeys. Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. If you want to be greenside, you got to be streamside on Tinker Tavern Road in Pulaski. And Divots Restaurant and Bar, located at the clubhouse of Streamside RV Park and Golf Course. Here's Amelia Bradkey. First pitch to Amelia, outside, ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. That was a breaking pitch. Izzy took something off of that one, and the bottom absolutely fell out of it. I think it was a screwball. Actually, I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm just making that up. I know it's a word. 1 strike on Amelia. That one low and bounces in front of the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 from Izzy. High, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Change up. Ball 4. Oh. I thought it dropped in time personally, but it's called ball 4. Bradkey takes first. That brings up Callahan Bacon to the plate. She struck out swinging and struck out looking. First pitch to Callahan. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's a ball. Thought about the throw behind to Amelia. Nothing doing. 1-0 on Callahan. That's in there. Call strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Izzy. Call, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Callahan Bacon. Whoops. That one misses. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Callahan. No outs. Amelia Bradkey on first. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, no. Yeah. That brings up Anna Kirshner. That's a ball, gets away, and that's going to allow Bradkey to take second. One and 0 on Anna Kirshner. Anna popped out to second and reached on an E6. That was that ground ball is short that Katie opted to throw to third and missed. One bounces in front of the plate. Ball 2, 2-0. The rain's picking up again here in Weedsport. Ball 3. Ball gets away from Smithler. Throws over to third. Back to second. Nice grab by Olivia. As he throws that ball in to get dried. Three balls and no strikes on Anna Kirshner. That's ball 4. And that's going to allow Amelia to trot on down to third with ease. Runners at the corners now. Here's Mallory Munn. Mallory's got a single and popped out to shortstop. One out here in the 6th inning. Swung on and fouled out a play. Strike one. Runners at first and third, one out, no balls, one strike on Mallory Munn. Pitch is high, ball one. That one bounces and it hits her. First hits batsman of the day. And the bases are loaded now for Izzy Clark. One out, bases loaded. And that's not Izzy Clark. Changeup misses, it's a ball. Or it. That one misses low, it's a ball. Ball two. In for Izzy Clark, number 15, Madeline Seward. Reaches for one, fouls it off. That's a strike. Madeline Seward's batting 136. She's 3 for 22 with a double and an RBI. 6 walks, hit by a pitch. Struck out 14 times. And it hits her. So a run scores. Back-to-back hit by pitches. That's what happens when the ball's slippery. Umpires having a conversation about the playability of this game. Izzy's going to get another dry ball. And we're going to continue here. In the bottom of the 6th inning, it is now 12-4 in favor of the Rebels. And the rain keeps coming. That's a ball, it gets away, no play at home, 1 run scores, everybody moves up 1. They throw down to third for whatever reason, that gets away, another 2-run score. Or another run scores, I should say. That was silly. So it is now 12-6. Swung on, popped up, first base side. Oh, and Gabby makes a run for it. Not able to get there, though. I believe it's 1 ball, 1 strike. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Izzy. It bounces, ball 2. Two-one, swung on, ground ball is short. Katie throws home. No play at first. Everybody's safe. Runners at first and third. I guess we give her an infield single. That brings up Mallory Brown. I actually think she reaches on a fielder's choice, but I'm not entirely sure. Pitch to Mallory's a ball. I think it would have been prudent to take the out, give up the run, and let's get out of this inning. We want to end this game. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. But somebody's got to be yelling, helping Katie out with what to do there. She can't. Swung on. This is punched up. Left field line and fouled. Strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes on Mallory Brown. She's reached on an error, singled, and grounded out to short. Here's the 1-2. Bounces, ball 2. Here's the 2-2. High, 3-2. And Daisy takes off for second. Coach probably wondering why she hasn't been there for 3 or 4 pitches. Full count popped up. Third base side, Vandervoort looking for it. Makes the grab as she sits down. Nobody covering third. So Mallory Brown pops out to third for out number 2. That brings up Zoe Newton to the plate. Zoe struck out twice and reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch to Zoe inside, ball 1. Runners at second and third. Daisy Milton at second. Madeline Seward at third. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I think I just heard a truck go by. Swung on, ground ball to second, fielded by Olivia. Throw over to first is in time for out number 3. So 4-3 goes the put out for out number 3. 3 runs scored, right? Yep. And after 6 innings of play, it is 12-6 Weedsport. Coming up in the top of the 7th inning for the Rebels, it's Kylie LaRue, Drew Garrett, then Olivia, Katie, and Honora. We're done? We only got 1 more to go. The heavy stuff's not coming for a while. All right, we're going to call this one. This one's over, and it's an APW victory in 6 innings. They come away winning by a score of 12-6. From the Weedsport Varsity softball field at Weedsport High School, the Rebels win this one by a score of 12-6. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.